HairSportsBuzz.com. Today I'm going to show you a look that's inspired by Penelope Cruz's look that she was wearing at the Golden Globe Awards. It's a very playful yet very sexy at the same time. Very first thing is if your hair's a little damp, you're going to have to blow dry it. Give it a little bit of volume up here. My hair's just a little bit damp on the bangs, so I can pull it back. I'm going to show you how to do that right now. The very first thing you're going to do is put a heat protectant product in your hair. So I've already done that. And then you're going to spray a little bit of hairspray to your bangs, because you want to kind of get this trained. So you can do that wave that she has right here. So I'm going to spray about 12 inches away. And then you're going to kind of knead that product into your hair. And then I'm going to take my blow dryer. This is a really cute blow dryer. I'm going to take a second here to talk about it. This is the one from Ken Pavis. You see that right here? It's actually a travel one, and it has it has 2 heat settings and a cold blast. And then it's clear right here. So I think it's really cute. It's really handy. Because for me, I don't really like to blow dry my hair, but when I do, I have to kind of take a rest sometimes because you've got these big bulky ones. So I just wanted to show you this one right here. It's really cute. You can get this one at beautychoice.com. Check it out. I definitely recommend this one for like traveling or just like a little one to have around. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take your brush and you're going to hold it back just like this. Especially if you have short bangs, this is a great way to train your hair for a particular look. And I'm just going to hold it back. And so I give it some height. And it's going to make sure that my hair stays back and doesn't fall forward. Okay, then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a curling iron. And this is, again, from the Ken Pavis line. My 1-inch curling iron. Very sleek and spacey, little white one. So what you're going to do is, she has really loose curls. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, kind of drag it to the bottom, and I'm going to curl it in just a little bit. Just kind of refine the edges a little bit. And it doesn't have to have any particular curl or anything because you're going to brush it out at the end. You just want a little bit of volume. I like to run my curling iron over my hair first because it gives it a little bit of heat and it makes the curls last just a little bit longer than they know. You're going to style this front part in a particular way, so you want to do that last. And you're going to wait for that to cool before you touch it. So I'm going to do this side too. I like to do it the long ways. Just like that. And then curl it. Doesn't matter what direction again. So I'm really just taking a nice, anything that's in the front you're going to leave alone because we're going to curl that in a strategic way to recreate that look that Penelope has. So I don't have a lot of hair in the back, so I'm almost done. I'm just going to take care of these ones up here. Right now we're just going to give our hair a little bit of body. Next, you're going to deep part your hair. So I'm going to do that right now. And I'm going to do a deep side center one. It doesn't have to be perfect, but if you like it to be perfect, you can even spray a little bit of hairspray right down this part. Just kind of lightly press just a little bit. All part of the training hair process. Then you're going to take your brush and you're going to brush it through. Make sure your hair is cooled off. I'm going to brush it all together so it kind of just has its own little wave to it. Just like that. Okay, so for this front part, she has all of this right here, and this is framing her face. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this whole section, you're going to take your curling iron, and you're going to drag it all the way down, right till you hit the ends, and you're going to curl that up. Just hold it in for just a little bit. And you're going to release it. And it's going to be really warm. You don't want to touch it yet because you don't want to straighten that out. Next, you're going to take this side and you're going to do the same thing, but you're actually going to get it to go the opposite way. You're going to have it go away from your face. So I kind of like to hold the barrel upward like this, but you can hold it downward, whatever you're more comfortable with. See that? And then I have more layers right here, so I'm going to do that again up here. And then I have another piece right here I'm going to curl. This is great for those who have the layered hair in the front where it frames your face. Then I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to lightly brush it and pull it downward so you can see how it kind of frames my face. Then it's bobby pin time. So she has bobby pins in her hair. If you like, you could put like feathers, you could put some really pretty hairpiece to it. She don't have to put anything special, she just has the bobby pin. And you're going to hold it back and you're going to secure just like that. So once you've bobby pinned this, you want to make sure it's kind of parallel with your ear right here, or add it just a little bit higher because it's probably going to slide by the end of the night. It's probably going to just be right here. And then for the other side, what I like to do, and you could retouch it, needed. So I'm just going to do one quick glide. And I want to make sure that these curls are tight on the bottom so that when I do my little clip and wave up here, I have a little definition. My hair is thin, and so I won't really be able to have that full curl that Penelope has, so we're just going to do our best here. So you can kind of see how it curls out. Now, if your hair didn't cooperate with the blow dryer, what I like to do is take a little bit of the hair, kind of just roll it back, just like that. And I'm going to gather this front part, and I'm going to make that wave. And you can make the wave as dramatic as you want, or as subtle as you want. So I'm going to have at least 2 to 3 bobby pins. I'm calculating about 3. 1 to hold this part up, and another 2 as an X right here, just to lock down the style. So I'm going to keep this first one here to hold my bangs. Then I'm going to take another bobby pin here and I'm going to flatten this area. Not too much, but just kind of make it a little flat so this part is really prominent. Slide that bobby pin in. Make sure these bobby pins match your hair so that it's really clean and sleek, like that. Now, again, like if I had a lot of hair, it would be nice and full and flipped out right here, but I don't, so I'm going to have to do my best. I'm going to just take the brush and I'm going to flip it out just like this. I'm going to do that with the side as well. And then anything right here is what you can manipulate to create what you like. Since I don't have a lot of hair right here, what I'm going to do is just kind of curl it and create whatever works best for you. Just spray everything down. And that's it. You've recreated Penelope Cruz's Golden Globe look right here on PurseBest.com. Thanks again for joining me here, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!